Ultimately, your defence is that you're less complicit. You're less complicit than Starmer or Biden or Trump. But, Minister, you and your government are still complicit because you are not acting to stop a genocide. The Palestinian people are being starved to death in Gaza. We've heard rightly again and again about the 14,000 babies who face death from deliberate starvation in the next 48 hours. This is while the Israeli government are openly boasting about the ethnic cleansing that is being carried out. And let's not forget, the bombing continues. 82 Palestinians killed by this indiscriminate bombing in the last 24 hours. And we should not allow a few late, weasel words in the West to obscure the fundamental truth that this is a genocide made in the West. It is one that could not be happening if it wasn't for the funding, the arming, the supporting by the US, by Germany, by Britain, and by the European Union and many other countries. And what does the Irish government do? It's true that the Irish government has words, good, strong words of criticism of the war crimes of Israel. We could do with a very clear statement describing what is happening as genocide. But what actions do you take? Ultimately, your defence is that you're less complicit. You're less complicit than Starmer or Biden or Trump. But, Minister, you and your government are still complicit because you are not acting to stop a genocide. You're dragging your heels on the Occupied Territories Bill. We heard from Deputy O'Gorman about the advice that he received. That's been published by the Ditch. The Attorney-General was clear. It's a political choice not to proceed with that bill. You're allowing Israeli war bonds to be traded in the European Union, authorised by the Irish Central Bank, shamefully. And you're doing nothing. Hear no evil, see no evil about the thousands of tons of munitions flying illegally through Irish airspace to be used in this genocide. When I raised it with the Taoiseach 2 weeks ago, I got a letter back from the Minister for Transport saying there's an examination ongoing and a considerable amount of documentations had to be scrutinised. This is 9 months now. 9 months when it's been happening, when the airlines are saying it's happening, it's on their way bills, when we know a draft report was finished on the 13th of March. When is the report going to be published? When is action going to be taken to stop these overflights?